Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries, let's see what's going on with your person, how they're feeling about you, how they're seeing you, how they're coming across, whether that is in line with their deeper feelings, what they like, what they don't like about the connection, overall level of interest, next moves. See what's going on with your person, Aries. Now, of course, if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. Feel free to check out your other placements. If you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what else have we got here? Aries, you could possibly be dealing with an Aquarius. That just came up in the posing position in the reading for Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Let's see what else we get here. Wow. Okay. Can sort of understand why you may be wondering what this person's deeper feelings are, what their next moves are going to be. There's a lot of conflicting energy here. You could be dealing with someone who is kind of very changeable in their nature, or who at least seems like they're unsure about which way to go, like they feel a little bit like you're not getting a good sense or a good guidance as to what their next move is going to be, but we'll have some more information on that in a moment. Aries, you're coming across to your person like the Queen of Swords here. Very outspoken, almost blunt. You may have had a conversation or will be having a conversation very soon in which you are just completely upfront, direct and honest. As we know, Aries, you love to be. You're really speaking your mind, you're speaking your truth, and you're trying to have a very sort of logical, rational point of view as well. You're coming across with your ideas very well thought out. You're very well spoken. However, it's very assertive to the point of kind of, again, coming across as a little bit blunt. Some of you may be getting a little bit impatient with this person for various reasons, and so that's what's come across. Otherwise, this person is really just seeing you as a force to be reckoned with. They know that if they, have a certain conversation with you, you are not going to be afraid to speak your mind and speak your truth. And you're also not going to be afraid to cut anyone out who is not in line with what you want, who is not in line with your values, who doesn't share the same goals moving forward, who doesn't share the same feelings. If someone's not going to reciprocate, you don't have time for that. You're quite independent, you're quite comfortable on your own. So why would you hesitate to cut anyone out who doesn't deserve to be in your life? Very, very strong energy, to the point where I would say that possibly someone gets a little bit intimidated by it. Not in a bad way, because what I'm seeing is that it's almost like someone may be feeling as though they have met their match in dealing with such a strong personality. as you are. Now, they're coming across as the King of Wands here, so equally strong personality, more fire energy, possibly a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy here too with the Devil. This person is very stuck on you, Aries, okay? In fact, I'm getting the sense that at first they didn't realize how much they were going to feel for you. They didn't realize how stuck on this they were going to be. They didn't realize how much they would be thinking of you, how much mental energy and time they would be devoting to you. They're really stuck on you here with this Devil energy. It's like a bond that just cannot be broken. And the more you stand up for yourself, the more honest you are in the conversation, even though they may be difficult conversations sometimes, the more this person actually respects you. This could be someone who works very hard, possible entrepreneur type energy, may run their own business or have a very, I guess, high level management position within a company. Certainly, this is a very well respected person, very strong, dynamic, focused person. This is also someone who likes to plan for the future, also someone who doesn't like wasting time. I don't think they were quite expecting this, Aries. They weren't expecting to be so stuck on you. This could be someone who had their own path, their own, future direction kind of set in place. And all of a sudden, they've met you, or things are kind of potentially going somewhere. And they feel like now they have to change their direction. And it's difficult because they were kind of set on that path for a while, that they thought that's where their life was going. And now it's starting to look a little bit different. And when we look at how they're feeling right now, deep down, we've got the energy of the Eight of Swords. This person's feeling mentally trapped of their own making, not trapped because of you or trapped because of anyone else, trapped by themselves, by their own vicious cycle of thinking, their overthinking, perhaps their overanalysis about certain things. For some reason at the moment, they seem to be ignoring a little bit of their own intuition. They're trying to think too rationally about this, and it's not working because they're finally kind of realizing they might need to start actually opening up their heart a little bit and having a conversation that is from the heart and truthful, and not try to maintain such a sense of control over their emotions all the time, to just kind of let it loose, to have an open conversation. Very interesting internal conflict this person is having. There's a sense of things changing and things coming to an end, right? And what I'm sensing here is that this person, even though they are so passionate, dynamic, driven, they're not the best with dealing with change, actually. And they're realizing that something in their life is coming to an end. Now, what's interesting is that these things coming to an end are quite burdensome for this person. They could actually do with, getting rid of certain things in their life, whether that be a certain person, breaking away from, an ex, breaking away from a situation that just causes them to either work too much and not be rewarded for it. Whatever the case is, they really need to end a cycle. And it could be something that you're possibly not wanting to put up with, and that has highlighted something for them that really needs to change. In any case, there's a bit of a sense of, even though these, two cards are terrible, these, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, they're not the best 10s in the deck. It's all about ending a cycle, but really ending a painful cycle and a very difficult, burdensome cycle. But it's almost like this person feels that ending these things is kind of difficult, even though these things have not been giving them any joy. It could be someone, just as an example, this may not be your situation, but just for an example, someone who's finally finalizing some sort of divorce or separation. And even though it's super painful to do it, it's the process of doing it that they're kind of avoiding, even though they know the situation no longer serves them and they do need to end it. They do need to get out of this. They're kind of putting off actually making that change. They're putting off just, ripping that Band-Aid off and going through with the painful change in order to bring about a brighter future and a new chapter into their life. Maybe situation with a family member who is kind of toxic for them and they don't really realize it, or on the one hand they realize it, on the other hand they don't feel like they have the courage to end this relationship because it's always kind of been there and it's something that they're so used to. So perhaps they're realizing that a connection with you will herald and will help speed up ending these difficult chapters. But they're just not 100% comfortable with going through that yet, even though they kind of know it's inevitable. What they are loving about this connection, and this is what I mean when this person just has mixed feelings about things and they're just kind of overthinking and overanalyzing it, because there is so much positive here. Wheel of Fortune. It's like, could there not be a more amazing turnaround? It's like all the burdens, disappointing, sad situations in their life coming to an end and things completely turning around for the better. It's like, how can this person even stop and contemplate that? It's like, yes, move forward towards the situation that is going to turn your life around. It's going to feel destined. You may have met each other in a very destined way. It almost maybe felt like right place, right time. If that wasn't the case, then you two would have never crossed paths, for example. Either way, this is really feeling like a lucky connection to this person. And this person likes the fact that you are actually a little bit more open than they are with your feelings and your emotions. You do wear your heart on your sleeve. You're just upfront about it. They like that. And they like the fact that you don't have any sort of hesitation in making that step, in making that first move. They feel like this is going to attract a lot of luck for them in their life. They feel like you are a lucky person. They feel like you take advantage of opportunities. They wish they could be more spontaneous like that. But what's very interesting here is, despite this kind of stuck feeling energy, this person cannot get you out of their mind. There's going to be a very sudden communication. It's coming. It's coming. Knight of Swords represents speed. It's quick. It's going to happen in an unexpected way. It may take you a little bit by surprise. The way this person communicates, the words they use may take you by surprise. But I think it's going to be a good surprise, not a bad one. And I say that because this is what they want their next move to be. This is the Two of Water, Two of Cups. Okay? This is moving towards, and swiftly moving towards, a genuine partnership, genuine connection, equal give and take, reciprocation of feelings. That's actually what this person is wanting. And they want it to happen sooner than what you think. And they're sick and tired of waiting around. They're sick and tired of being on the fence. And they're sick and tired of being trapped, mentally trapped. This person may be in a situation you don't even realize they're in, okay? Again, past relationship or relationship with a family member, something that they are tied to, possibly an investment that hasn't gone well, something they feel trapped in, like they can't get out of. But they're imprisoning themselves, and they're just sick of that now. They realize that it's more of their attitude that has to shift more than anything. And they realize that it's been blocking this kind of successful partnership that they so desire. So don't be surprised, Aries, if there is a very, very quick, sudden, unexpected communication from this person. And it has to do with partnerships, reciprocation of feelings, finally being a little bit more honest. Maybe this mental confusion has now faded away a little bit. Maybe they've started to get rid of the toxic scenarios in their life. And so they're ready for this next chapter. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.